Shalom everyone, and welcome to today's scripture with the Ayaba. And today's scripture is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verses 16 through 18, and it reads as follows. Rejoice evermore, pray without ceasing, in everything give thanks, for this is the will of Yahuwah in Yahusha HaMashiach concerning you. Don't stop praying. Whatever you do, don't stop praying. It says pray without ceasing. That means you should not stop. It should never stop. Prayer should be going on in your life every single day. And you should be praying throughout the day. That is something that we all should be doing. You know, I hear a lot of times, I hear people say, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to pray about. There is always something or someone to pray for or to pray about. Okay? Including yourself. If you don't know what to say, start with saying thank you to the Most High Yah. Start with praise. Start with worship. That's the way prayer should start anyway. You should always come into the presence of the Most High Yah, first of all, with a spirit of humility, and then you should always come with an attitude of gratitude. You should always come praising Him, worshiping Him, thanking Him for who He is. But don't stop praying. You need to start there. Start with praise and worship before the Most High Yah. And think about the people who are in your lives. Think about the situations and the circumstances that they are in. And start praying for them. Think about the circumstances that's going on in each and every one of your lives. Instead of, worrying about them or complaining about them or griping about them, start bringing those situations before the Most High Yah in prayer. You got situations going on in your marriages, with your children, in your families, on your jobs, with your businesses. Start bringing that before the Most High Yah in prayer. Continue to pray for the people of Yah as a whole. As a whole. We need prayer. Pray for our deliverance. Pray for our protection. Pray for the blinded eyes of people to be open amongst our people. There's areas even in our own lives where we don't have clarity of vision and clarity of focus, or we're still learning, or we're still developing spiritually. And you can go before the Most High Yah in prayer. But don't stop praying. Praying is like breathing to us. And we need to learn how to stay before the Most High Yah in prayer on a consistent basis. We need to do this each and every day. And this is something that we need to do for the rest of our lives. I really look at these three verses, and before it says pray without ceasing, it says rejoice evermore. Okay? And when you're thinking about rejoice, when I think about the word rejoice, I think about praise. I think about, being excited. And when you're excited, about who you serve and being in a relationship with the Most High Yah, you won't have a problem with praying consistently, praying continuously. And right after that, in verse 18, it says, in everything give thanks. Okay? For this is the will of Yahuwah in Yahusha HaMashiach concerning you. So, right in the middle of rejoicing evermore and in everything give thanks, we have pray without ceasing. So we need to be rejoicing. We need to be praying without stopping. And we need to be giving thanks in everything. And if we have that type of mentality, if we have that type of attitude, we should be seeing the Most High Yah working on our behalf and change things around from complaining and from griping and from worrying and having anxiety over what's going on in our lives. We need to start driving, those spirits of fear and worry and anxiety out of our lives during that time in prayer. And the only way that you're truly going to learn how to pray is to start praying. And start praying scriptures. Start praying the scriptures. Whatever the situation or circumstance is going on in your life, start with praying the scripture over that situation in your life. But don't stop praying. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Keep going. Keep coming before the Most High Yah in prayer. Remember, it says that we're supposed to acknowledge Him in all of our ways so that He can direct our paths. So if we're doing that in prayer, if we're seeking the Most High Yah in prayer for His wisdom, for His knowledge, for His understanding as to how He wants us to live, how He wants us to talk, how He wants us to dress, how He wants us to think, we won't have time to think about, I don't have anything to pray about. There's always something to pray about. There's always someone to pray for. So think about the people in your lives. Think about the people that may be going through sickness and may be going through some type of affliction or going through some type of test or trial or tribulation, or you're going through some type of test or trial or tribulation. Go before the Most High Yah in prayer. Keep on praying. Don't stop. Don't give up until you get a breakthrough, whether it's for yourself or whether it's for somebody else. Pray for deliverance. Pray for transformation power to take place in your life from the Most High Yah. There is so much that we need to be praying about and so many people that we need to be praying for. So don't stop praying. No matter what, remember, rejoice forevermore, pray without ceasing, and in everything give thanks, for this is the will of Yahuwah in Yahushua HaMashiach concerning you. I speak life to each and every one of you, health, healing, wholeness, deliverance, clarity of vision, clarity of focus, and an uncluttering of your minds today. And with that, I will leave you with Shalom.